Hey, what's happening, gamers? It's K-Wife here. Hope everyone's day is going great today. Today we're doing Arkham Knight. Oh my gosh, everything's all messed up here. Okay. Alright, and thank you for the 29 likes, everyone. I think I forgot to share the video, but oh well. Maybe I'll share like somewhat during the stream. Oh. Okay, and actually we're gonna go to extras, I think. Oh wow, of course my cat is just acting crazy today. Okay, so yeah, okay. Alright guys, so we're gonna change some of the costumes here. I mean, I guess we can make it the Robin Mobile. Arkham Batman skin. Alright, so I'm just like selecting random okay, great. So alright, so we selected a different I'm just going to let's see. I guess I can select a different Harley Quinn, and I kind of like the Nightwing skin, but we'll select a different one. Some people like Nightwing in red. I guess we'll do that. And I don't really like Nightwing in red, so I'm gonna go back to Nightwing in blue. Okay. Okay, guys, so yep, thank you, Caleb. Yep, my cat is pretty cute. Thank you. Zelda says thank you for that. So we're gonna continue with the story.
So, what's the deal here? Reconstructing a match using all these itty-bitty pieces? Oh, and speaking of itty-bitty pieces, what do you think they're going to do to Barbara?
Alright, so here's Batman. We're stuck inside of this blimp thing. Great to see you, Carl, Henry, Connor, Torres, Caleb, Ahmad, Rafi, Jacob Langley, Blues Cat, OHX90, Dozen R, and everyone. Good to see you guys. Sons of Gaming, Shadow Trooper, HM Gallbag, Dozen R, hi Sammy Bear, David, Captain Zach, everyone. Okay. Oh, wow.
I've got an index fingerprint here. 3 locations left to scan.
Yeah, and at some point I may have to, Alright, I kind of forgot how to do some of this evidence scanner stuff. Kind of forgot how to fast forward through time. Oops. Oops.
I've already scanned this.
All right,
print.
all
I
right,
should
all
find
right.
another.
You already scanned this print. All right. All right.
I've been able to reconstruct Stagg's middle fingerprint. 2 spots left to scan.
Oh, here's Simon Stagg and all the places that he touched. All right, so here's him over here.
He left prints from his ring finger and little finger here. 1 site left.
Hi, Shadow Trooper. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I kind of forgot to share the video. I was kind of like preoccupied with something. Um, oh, this is kind of creepy. Where was Simon Stagg here? Honestly, that's super creepy.
I've already scanned this print. I should find another.
It's not good enough evidence here. Um... Wow, it feels like I'm not seeing anyone come into the chat at all. Uh, like, I'm not seeing the chat move at all. That's so weird. Alright, I guess people just aren't talking at all. Okay. Alright, no worries. Can you guys hear the sound alright of the game? I hope everyone's day is going good today. Yeah, does anyone know what I'm missing here for Simon Stagg? Because I honestly... The fact that this isn't giving any evidence at all is really messed up because... Okay, there we go.
I've got the full set. I should be able to access Stagg's computer system now.
Oh. No, you guys are fine. I'm the one who hasn't, like, shared the video. I got super, thrown off. So, you guys are completely fine.
Reconstruction of Staggy's handprint to access the computer. Oh, that's genius, Bats, really. Oh, I know. When you're done, let's hack his online dating profile.
I can't remotely disable the turrets on the other airship, but I can control the turrets on this ship.
Oh, you were making soup? That sounds good, Droggle.
That's the weapons dealt with. Scarecrow's next.
Okay, thank you for sharing it, Droggle. Okay, so it looks like Loop did... Okay, I don't know if Loop shared it. Okay, guys, yeah, so you guys are fine. I'm just, sharing it real quick. Alright, yeah, and I didn't get a chance to add a different thumbnail, but... Oh well. This is the thumbnail that had it, that it was. I don't really know what's going on in this thumbnail, but... It is something. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm just downloading, okay, just trying to find a picture of Arkham here where I have... My gosh, I can't seem to find it. Yeah, I'm all thrown off today, so... Alright, so I guess I will go to the... Okay, so I already did the computer thing. And it's saying I need to go this way. I'm kind of thrown off, and hopefully it'll be a new cutscene where I can share the video a little bit more. It's saying I need to go that way, so I guess I'll go around here. Okay, I guess we'll use the explosive gel. Okay, so some weird experiments going on in here, I guess. Well, there's a person in here. Not sure if I'm going the correct way or not, but... Okay, so I guess I'll figure this out in a minute. I'm just going to, just gonna leave you on Batman's beautiful face right now because I actually didn't, share the stream yet, so 1 second, guys and gals. Batman's just chilling right now. Okay. Yeah, I had to, oh, jeez. Okay, guys. Alright, guys, so, sorry for that. It takes a while. It actually takes a while to share the stream every time, and if I forget to do it, it definitely takes a while. This is why a lot of times we can't go immediately from one stream to the next. I have to share everything. Thank you, Drago, for sharing it. I appreciate that. Here I am, like, where is everyone? And Drago's already shared it, so there we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, so there we go, and I'm just gonna share this over on Facebook. So thank you guys for hanging on. Really appreciate that. I might even change the profile picture of this stream. Just because I don't know, that profile picture seems to get like views or something, but I don't know if I really like it that much. Okay. Alright, guys, sorry about that. I'm right here. So, I don't know. It's half of my job. I have to do all these things behind the scenes that I can't really talk about. It's like increasingly like I'm helping more and more with things, and I don't know why, but my job, like I'm supposed to be covering games, and that's supposed to be my job. But like my job increasingly seems to be like literally policing like just a few people who always have have like a problem. They always seem to have a huge crisis going on. When literally it's not really like I cannot imagine like somebody like PewDiePie like literally talking with one of his millions of followers and stopping his stream to literally handle a crisis that they're going through. It's literally not my job to do that. But suddenly, like, constantly, it's like somehow people just expect me to drop everything I'm doing, handle somebody's personal crisis, which has nothing to do with me, and then if I don't handle it correctly, then they literally spread all this stuff around me, like Amber doesn't care about her viewers, when literally that's literally not my job. My job is to stream. So today I had to write some stuff on just letting people know about safety, people should know about it. Everyone on Discord should be an adult. I don't know why anyone wouldn't know about safety, but if you're online, you should already, I don't really want to have to tell people about how to be safe online, because that kind of implies that there's people younger than are supposed to be watching on Discord. You have to be 13 to be on Discord. In fact, they may have changed it to 17. So that's very scary to me that people wouldn't be aware of how to have safety protocol online, because that makes me and most people worry that they're younger than they're supposed to be, which is very scary to me, honestly, because then I'm going to have to not allow them to be on the channel if they're too young, that they don't understand how online safety works. Like, you don't give people your last name, you don't tell people your address online. These are like basic things you should know before you ever have an email account. Like, I shouldn't have to explain this to people. People should be asking their parents or their coworkers or someone else. Like, literally, I have no idea why I would have to interrupt my stream to literally sit there and explain it to like 20 to 50 people how basic online safety works. So, so if people don't, everyone here already knows, I'm not even talking to the people here, but it's just, people on my Discord, just kind of, I have no idea what's going on with them. So, anyways, so that's why I was a little late. I had to write, something explaining basic safety online, which, honestly, so frustrating to me, because I shouldn't have had to do that.
Identification confirmed. Good evening, Mrs. Stagg.
Yeah, it bothers me that why would you even let your child have an account or an email account, or why would you even allow them to watch a YouTube video online without first explaining every safety protocol about being online? And then I'm literally blamed because some crazy person tries to message them and I didn't take care of it, when it's literally if they're an adult, they should take care of it. They should block the person. Or if they have a parent, the parent should explain to them. If a stranger tries to, direct message you through social media, you need to block them immediately. But I have to interrupt my stream to handle their personal problem. And if I don't, then everyone's like, you don't care about your viewers. No, I care about my viewers. My viewers are supposed to be adults. And I am not their parent. So, literally, it's not my job. You don't care about your child because you let them watch my video without explaining to them how safety works online. So,
Sir,
it's very frustrating.
regarding the identity of this so-called Arkham Knight.
What have you found?
Nothing, sir. None of the former Arkham City inmates who remain unaccounted for fit the Knight's profile.
Widen the search. When Joker took over the asylum, dozens of inmates escaped. Focus on young men with military experience.
Downloading the files now, sir.
Yeah, it's super frustrating because the last, I don't even want to go into it, but some of the people that Luke just had to handle a situation just this week that almost turned into a new hater. And it happens all the time. And every new hater that gets created is another person that starts hacking my streams. And I don't understand why there's all this hate towards me when most YouTubers don't even give them the time of day. So it's just very crazy to me. Like, I just don't even know how to, like, I don't understand, like, I would never, like, I cannot even comprehend what's going on. Like, I'm literally in the Twilight Zone. I've never heard of this happening to anyone. It doesn't happen to any other YouTubers that I know. I don't know why people are like this to me. It's very weird. I don't, you know, it's just weird. Like, Luke had to handle a situation in which, you know, I told somebody, like, you need to follow the rules or you can't be here. And then they got super angry and they went behind my back and talked to him and then was like, oh, your wife is being cruel to me. And he said, well, did she ask you to follow the rules? We asked like 5 or 6 other people to follow the rules, and you're not the only one. You're not being singled out. And he had to like calmly explain that, you know, you're literally saying my wife's, you know, isn't worth being respected, but I am. How would this be normal? So my husband actually had to stand up for me, but it's kind of like, I just don't like, that person could have become a crazy hater. So I don't know. I just, you know, it's like every week something else happens. That's insane. I'm glad he explained, like, to several people that, you know, I was just explaining to everyone they need to follow the rules. Why would I just tell one person they need to follow the rules? I need everyone to follow the same rules. Like, that's just, why would I only want one person to follow the rules? That's crazy. I would never ask just one person to follow the rules. I need everyone to. Oh my gosh. I just don't know what people are thinking. Like, I just don't know what people are thinking anymore. But yeah, I'm literally this close to making like a video tutorial to explain how to go to your settings on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Discord and show how to make the settings say do not accept DMs from anyone or only accept DMs from people that I have friended or that I trust, because it's like they don't even know how to. It's like, if you don't feel safe online, like, then you need to make sure that you're not accepting DMs. Why when somebody direct messages you that you don't know, why would you answer them? I assume every person that direct messages me that I don't know is insane and trying to kill me. That's what I originally assume, because I get crazy telemarketers calling my phone all the time. I get people trying to hack my streams all the time. You know, if somebody messages me that I don't know them, I just assume that they're trying to hurt me in some way. That should be the normal thing online. Like, I'm not trying to scare anyone, but like, people need to stop answering. If someone sends them the message and they do not know who it is, they should not answer them back ever. You should just, like, why would you even answer a message from someone you don't know? It would be like answering the door if there's a crazy person at your door that's in a hooded cloak and looks extremely strong and looks super shady, and you're a child at home alone. You would not answer the door to that person because they could hurt you. It's the same as online. Why would you answer a DM to somebody? I cannot even fathom what these people are taught. Like, I don't even know. They're taught nothing. This is making me feel like when I have kids, I'm literally not going to let them go online at all, because I don't know.
What the hell did you do to me? Help, you idiot. Anyone who touches you now gets 1,000 volts.
The militia's combat suits can temporarily carry an electric charge. I won't be able to hit them when they're in that state.
Alpha said that's a good mindset. Yeah, I mean, that's what I should really start. I should start making safety videos where I'm officer safety. And I have to literally explain to people. I mean, and the sad thing is, like, some of these people that say, I feel scared, or, like, I don't know how to interact with people online. They're, like, over 20 years old, or over 30, or some of them are 19 or 17. They're not, that's the thing. It's making my channel look bad. Like, I have a bunch of people that are 3 years old watching, but they're literally not 3. They're literally very old, but they're acting like they don't know how to do basic online safety. Not you guys. You guys are awesome, like, that are watching right now, because, like, Arkham people are somewhat, you know, you guys are normal people, but it's, like, just people that I don't know that randomly are coming into my channel and always having a crisis every week. Like, I have to deal with a crisis from the same, like, 5 people every week. There's over, like, probably during the course of a month, I probably have over 1,000 different people on my streams. I should have 500,000, but I only have about 1,000 really that rotate in and out. But out of those thousands, it's only the same 5 people that literally interrupt my streams, have a crisis, I have to take care of it, and I have to take care of the same 5 people every week. And it's like, I just get so annoyed. It's so frustrating to me. Like, I don't even know what to do about it anymore. And like, literally, like, they don't even see a problem that I have to literally stop everything just for them all the time. And I don't mean, like, people that are on my streams every day. These are people that don't even watch my videos. They're people that are supposedly in my community that never watch my videos, are never on the streams, and I have to constantly babysit them and take care of them all the time, and they never even help me or show up for videos at all. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go down here. Yeah. I don't mind taking care of people's problems on the streams. If people are ready to come and watch me stream and they're on the videos, I don't mind answering their questions about Batman or what to do about the contests and stuff. I don't care about that. I'm talking about people that are like, oh, I feel unsafe online. Can you help me? It's like, I don't even know you. I haven't seen you on a stream in like 3 years. But I'm constantly having to, like, literally, and then if I don't take care of you, you spread hate mail about me everywhere saying I don't care about my viewers. You've never viewed my channel. You're not even my viewer. I don't even know you. Or you supposedly viewed like 10 years ago and I've never seen you on a video since. I don't know. It's just very strange to me. I'm literally in the Twilight Zone every week. I don't even know what's going on anymore. What I really need is for my channel to start, what we really need is for the channel to work correctly. If the channel works correctly, then these people can see, there'll be more viewers in the stream, and they can see that their weird problems it doesn't make any sense for me to have to stop my stream while there's all these people there. When there's hardly anyone there, then of course they expect me to stop and take care of their weird problem. And they are weird problems, like, oh my gosh, like, someone messaged me with a name I don't know, and I'm not sure, should I trust them? It's like, why don't you go home and ask your parent about this? I'm not your family member.
Ready another upgrade for the car if you'd like to take your pick.
Yeah. What's happening? We have a mental health crisis? Yeah. People are becoming more insane. I think so. I think people are becoming more, it's like a, what do they call it? Group psychosis or whatever. Some kind of psychological term where entire country or entire world of people becomes crazy. Yeah, I think there is I think the world is becoming crazier. They're just becoming like, they're just like so, I don't mean to be rude, but it's like people are so like, I can't even talk about it. But it's like, someone today was telling me, like, how can I help the people here in our community that are afraid? It's like, if you're afraid of nothing, like, why would you be afraid of someone direct messaging you when you could just block them? There's absolutely no reason to be afraid. So, number one, why would you be afraid of nothing? It's absolutely insane. Just turn off your DMs. It's crazy. Like, why would you be afraid of that? They can't... I don't even know what that even means. And secondly, you know, like, I cannot believe that people in my community are like, oh, I want to help people feel better. It's like, it's not your job to help people feel better. It's just your job to delete, like, just, you know, tell people what to do for safety. Tell them to turn off their direct messages. Tell them to not talk to anyone they don't know. Just tell them what to do. It's not your job to make them feel better. Like, you cannot, like, comfort people and make them feel better all the time. You're not their mom. You're just, you know, a mod. You can't, what are you gonna do? Like, go to their house and make them cookies and make them tea? What are you talking about? You can't, you're not a trained counselor. You can't go and message random people, viewers, and make them feel better. You can't do that. You would get in trouble for doing that. It absolutely makes no sense. I'm just beyond. I can't even imagine. I don't even know what people are thinking anymore. Okay. Let's see. So, where am I supposed to be going here? I cannot believe that 90% of my job has literally become dealing with 5 people's personal problems, the same people every week. I literally am this, I cannot deal with it anymore. That cannot be my job. I do not want that to be my job. But if it's not my job, then it has to be Luke's job. And he can't have it be his job because he's running 2 channels. So it has to be my job, and I don't want it to be. I really don't. Track down Scarecrow in the Stagg Enterprises airships. Pursue Scarecrow across to the second airship. Oh my gosh. Track Scarecrow in the Stagg airship. Pursue Scarecrow to the second airship. Okay, so this is where I'm going then. That's the problem, and if I don't take care of the situation, then my mods have to take care of it, and it's like, and I don't want them to have to deal with, no offense, but like crazy people that are always having some kind of weird thing where they're like, I don't know how to, you know, deal with, this person asked me, you know, what town I live in, and I don't want to tell them. I feel traumatized. It's like, you don't need to feel traumatized. Just say, I don't feel like telling you what town I live in. Why is it this hard? I don't really understand why I would need to deal with this. Okay. Choose upgrade. Let's see. Weapon, grenade, generator. Well, I guess I'll go with this. I don't really know what it is, but we'll try it.
I'm sure your weapons pack quite enough punch as it is, sir. But a little extra never hurt.
Yeah, exactly. And that's one thing, like, if I try to give, like, I don't mind giving people, like, oh, someone's like, oh, do you have any advice for somebody starting out on YouTube? Or do you have any advice for, like, getting a car or something? I can give them personal advice, like, oh, yeah, I would choose getting a big car or getting a small one. But that's just my personal opinion. But when people, like, are like, oh, you know, what should I do? This person, you know, is making me feel upset, and, you know, I don't know because they're being mean to me, and I need you to stop your stream so that you can tell me how to respond to them. It's like, number one, I'm not your mom, so I don't know why you're talking to me about this. I'm really confused, actually. Extremely confused. And secondly, I'm not a trained psychologist, so I'm literally going to get in super trouble if you ask me personal problems. Like, this is absolutely making me look... It's literally... I didn't have this problem before we started to stream so much. We started to stream more, and then suddenly everyone is just telling me their problems. And I hope our channel works better again so I don't have to stream as much. I don't mind stream. what I'm going to do, I'm just going to tell you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to be streaming, but I cannot look at the chat as much because I just can't deal with it. People are always angry at me in the chat. They're literally furious. Not at night, because sane people are watching at night. People with actual, like, 9-to-5 jobs, or people that, you know, have actually done things during the day, and now they have some time off. But, like, people that have all day, and they're just sitting on their computers doing nothing all day, no offense, but that's, like, when the crazy people are out during the day, and those are the people that are crazy obsessed with, like, everything has to be like, oh my gosh, you didn't say hi to me and I'm having depression now and I need you to come to my house and bake me cookies even though you're 1,200. Like, I don't know. These people, I can't deal with these people anymore. And then half of them become haters because I didn't say hi to them. I've literally have so many people that hack my channel because they said hi to me 12 years ago and I didn't say hi back. Like, I cannot even imagine what's going through their head. Like, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. Like, I just don't, I don't know what to think. I really don't know what to think about people anymore. I used to be a very positive person. I've been on the internet for a long time, and I've started to realize that people are kind of insane. Like, people are not normal. Not you guys. You guys are great. But, I mean, it's just like, in general, overall, I think I've encountered more insane people per person than a lot of people have. Just more than I wish. Alright.
The access point to the stability controls has been destroyed.
The access to the stability controls has been destroyed. Okay, Batman, what would you like me to do? So yeah, I was thinking I might make like a podcast or something, like talking about different things about gaming, like gaming news, like have it divided into categories or something, like gaming news, gaming, topics about like media, like movies coming up. I watched a guy that basically does just like a kitchen vlog, new recipes with him and his wife and his son, and he does a podcast with his wife. And every time I try to tell Luke, like, everyone's like, you and Luke should do a podcast. Literally this is where I was last time. Literally every time I talk to Luke about doing a podcast thing, he's like, oh yeah, that would be great. And then when we try to discuss what the podcast would be about, he doesn't agree with me on any of the topics. So, I feel like if I did a podcast, it would probably just be me. Because, like, Luke and I just don't... That's the thing. The Let's Play channel is the only channel in which we can just play a game together. Ninja Turtles, Transformers, something like that. But everything else in life, we don't see eye to eye on anything. Like, every other thing in life, it's like, I'm like, oh yeah, we could do a cool podcast about, like, like movies and stuff coming up and all this. And Luke's like, I don't know, maybe. So, yeah, like, it... Oh my gosh, let's see. So yeah, like, I just, yeah, it'd probably be just, I just need something to do that's not just dealing with, problems, like, for the community all the time, because that cannot be my main job. Like, that cannot be. I have to have something else. So yeah, we'll see. I'll do something, but for right now, I like streaming. I like filling. Like right now, I'm filling in for Luke. Well, I'm not really filling in. Somebody needed to stream tonight, and it was me, so I'm not really filling in. One of us had to stream. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Clayton. Oh, you just beat Devil May Cry 5. Don't burn down my kitchen. Thank you, Clayton. Thank you so much. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, hope you're having a great night, Clayton. Thank you so much. Somehow I was able to get in here this time. Probably because I hacked something. Oh, thank you, Dana's Game Reviews. You're breathtaking. Alright, thank you, Dana's Game Reviews. Thank you, Clayton. Really appreciate that. Thank you, guys.
Gentlemen, an announcement. Our one-time friend, Mr. Stagg, neglected to keep the cloudbursts charged and ready for operation. We will need to do the job ourselves. I need men in biological engineering, varying energy cells to charge the device, and I need more men to defend them. Do not fail me.
Okay. Alright, awesome. Thanks, Clayton. Appreciate that. Thank you, Dana's Game Reviews. You're breathtaking, Dana's Game Reviews. Thank you. And thanks, Clayton. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good night, everyone. Looks like Kay the Anime Girl came back from work. Hi, Justin R. Hi, Kay the Anime Girl. Hi, Sense of Gaming. Hi, Tim. Hi, everyone. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, like, I talked to Luca and I thought it'd be interesting. I mean, I don't really, sometimes I talk about my ideas out loud, and then, like, I don't know why, but other YouTubers kind of watch our channel, and then they kind of use the ideas. So I don't think I would, like, exactly, oh my gosh. I don't know. Alright, guys, alright, yeah, so, I don't remember what I was talking about. Thank you, Alex, for the super chat. Appreciate that. Alright, thank you very much, Alex. Appreciate that. Oh, you liked the theme too, Alex and Kay the Anime Girl? It's very sweet. Thank you. Oh, I have to do the airship controls. Oops. Now why, how come I don't have the airship controls? Oh, here we go. Alright. Okay, guys. Sorry, I don't know what was going on there, but we're back. We're back in business. Okay, so I'm just gonna open this door. Okay, cannot open it apparently. Oh, wow. Some weird experiments over here. Alrighty, so let's see if we can hack this. Oops, I didn't need to use a smoke pellet. Alright, looks like that isn't working. Okay, so there's another vault over here. We've already looked at that computer. Okay. Alright, let's see. So that... Alright, just like in the old Arkham games, there's like an arrow to go where you're supposed to go. Like, there's literally an arrow on here. Interesting. I'm just gonna follow this arrow then.
Accessing research node. User ID 7-7 October 29.
The revised formula works perfectly.
through clothing and is readily absorbed through the skin and eyes, gas masks are useless. The results are horrifying. Combined with the cloudburst, the potential is world-changing and lucrative. Yet, Dr. Crane remains uninterested in commercial opportunities. He intends to squander our work, my work, on a vendetta. It's time to dissolve our partnership. I should leave Gotham before his return.
Okay.
Accessing research node. User ID, Stagg, Simon, October 29th.
The revised formula works perfectly. It passes through clothing and is readily absorbed through the skin and eyes. Gas masks are useless. The results are horrifying. Combined with the cloudburst, the potential is world-changing and lucrative. Yet, Dr. Crane remains uninterested in commercial opportunities. He intends to squander our work, my work, on a vendetta. It's time to dissolve our partnership. I should leave Gotham before his return.
Okay. All right, guys. So I think we accessed Simon's Stagg notes there. Let's see if we can get the.
The revised formula works perfectly. It passes through clothing and is readily absorbed through the skin and eyes. Gas masks are useless. The results are horrifying.
Accessing research node. User ID, Stagg, Simon, September 3rd.
When Dr. Crane approached me, I thought the man had finally realized the value of his chemical expertise. But no, he's still scarecrow to the bone. The man invents a formula that could cure depression, turn an entire army upon itself, and he uses it to frighten people. Fine, Dr. Crane. I'll keep working on your cloudburst, but I'll keep working on your toxin as well. I'll show him there's money to be made here, one way or another.
Creepy. Oh wow, one month drums a Burke? Amazing. That is hard to believe. Okay. Thank you, Drums of Burke. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Accessing research node. User ID, Stagg, Simon, October 2nd.
Patient number 4, 2 weeks after exposure. How are we today, Daniel? Daniel, would you like to go home? Mild terror, permanent damage. Not good enough.
Creepy.
Accessing research node. User ID, Stagg, Simon, October 14th.
Now we're getting somewhere. In fact, we've had to restrain the patient, haven't we, Mr. Huxley? I'll kill you! I'll kill you all!
toxin may be dangerous for you and your loved ones. Prolonged exposure to fear toxin may induce episodes of extreme psychological trauma.
I'm telling you, Bats. They just keep making this stuff sound better and better.
Alright, have a good night, Dozenar, and I wasn't able to see what you said. You said, oh yeah, you have to pause your membership because you got your dad a gift? Oh, no worries. Have a good night. Yeah, so I've been, having to write in time codes and some other things while I'm doing this, so... Been a busy month for you, Drumsterberg?
Alfred, Stagg and Scarecrow were working together on a project codenamed Cloudburst.
But if that's the case, sir, why is Scarecrow attacking Stagg?
Stagg must have double-crossed him. He's here for the device. I'm giving you remote access to Stagg's computer network. Search for anything related to the Cloudburst. I need to know what it is.
As you wish, sir.
Alright, so I'm just writing timecode Alfred check-in. Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah, somebody was saying, hope things get calmed down for you. And you know, it's funny, I like, well, anyway, I can talk about it later, but we'll just keep going forward for now. But I feel like, yeah, I hope you get to rest, Drumsterberg, definitely. Oh, a Bible meeting this Friday? Oh, that's nice, Drumsterberg. That's great. It's called a barn meeting. Oh, interesting, Drumsterberg. Very cool. Hi, Sammy Bear King. Hi, Katie and Miguel. Hi, Tim Reed. Hi, Caleb. Hi, Alex. Hi, Julia. Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Hi, Jacob Orion. Yeah, sorry about whatever was going on before. I don't really want to mention it because I don't want it to happen again. But, maybe my cat was, messing with something. Oh, right, we got all of Simon Stagg's, fingerprints. Oh, wow, and now we can get this. Well, I was thinking, I think as Super Tornado said, hope you guys don't have to struggle as much. I think life is supposed to be a struggle, so, you know, for me, I've come to realize that life is like a struggle. Like, that's what life is. If I'm not struggling, then I don't think I'm on the right path. Like, I think, you know, like, I personally kind of think that for people, like, when everything is going fine, that's kind of when I'm not doing the right thing. When I'm doing the right thing and, you know, trying my best, that's when life is very hard. So, as long as life keeps getting hard, then I feel like I'm on the right path. So, I'm not really worried about it. I'm not trying to make life easy for myself. If life is hard, then I know I'm doing something right, because, you know, when you do the right thing, you meet a ton of resistance. So, that's how I see life.
Please let me go. I've got so much money, even Batman won't be able to stop us. Oh!
But you couldn't stop yourself from betraying Scarecrow for a little more.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not sorry yet. But when Scarecrow's toxin starts pumping into this cell, I think you just might be.
Oh, God, no. I've seen what that stuff does. Someone help me, please.
It'll attract a lot of attention when I take out the minigunner. I should leave him until last.
Yep, exactly.
All right, all of you. We need to charge the Cloudburst and stop Batman from getting to the boss. Fail at either of those objectives, and I will personally make sure you're sucking on fear gas with Stagg. Got it?
Yep, exactly, Drumsterberg.
Feels like I've hauled a dozen of these things.
I quite agree. It's like if someone throws a monkey wrench at you, then, you know, it's like, oh, here's a tool to, you know, maybe this is the tool I need to solve my problems. Exactly. I think I once heard somebody describe, I don't know who it was, but someone described life as like you are a,
and the cloudburst will soon be charged. Until then, keep supplying me with energy cells.
what do you call it? Bad guy room.
Please, let me out. Don't.
I forgot what this is called. What kind of room this called? Yeah, like if you're a seed and you're planted and you need to grow into a tree, then you're gonna need like tons of pressure, dirt put on you. And so you're gonna need to be put in a situation that you don't have any way out of. You're like buried underground and there's no way out. And then to grow, the seed to grow, you have to struggle through all that dirt. You have to struggle through the shell of your seed, and then you have to struggle through all that dirt to sprout up and become a plant. And that's how plants grow, through like basically just growing through all that dirt and all that. If you notice, a seed doesn't grow unless it's under pressure. A seed, if you just have a seed sitting in your packet of seeds, it's not going to grow. Once you put it under the dirt, it has all that pressure on it of the dirt, it starts to grow. And that's what like life is like. It's sad, but I don't know if it's sad, but it's harsh reality of truth. But to actually get anywhere in life, you have to go through struggles. You cannot go from a seed to a plant without struggles. If you're not struggling, you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to keep being a seed. So if you want to be a plant, you have to go through struggle. You have to go through impossible things that you don't know how to figure out. And you're not always going to do it right. You're just going to, you have to make mistakes so you can learn, and it's the only way you can do it.
The energy cell's coming. How many do we need? I haven't got a clue. Stagg isn't telling. Pity we don't have time for an enhanced interrogation. I think the fear gas will enhance it plenty.
So yeah, exactly. If somebody throws a monkey wrench at you, then you can just use it to, exactly. It can be used for your good. Exactly.
Keep the cells coming.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna try to take down these guys. Stealth attack. Predator room. That's what this is.
The Meritase chemicals failed me. You may have noticed that there are none among your number now.
We did have a good match. Definitely Tim.
Keep going.
Please, don't do it. I beg you.
That's right. A dandelion can grow in the middle of a parking lot. So true.
Work faster.
Yep. All you have to do is just keep moving forward in life a little at a time.
The cloudburst still isn't ready. Keep supplying me with cells.
Like, some weird thing that I started to do the last couple months is like starting to read like several books and then have like read them 3 minutes a day each. So I'd have like 45 minutes of book reading, but each book would be 3 minutes, and then I would do like 5 minutes of each language. And some weeks I'm able to do it, some weeks I can't. But I notice even 3 minutes, like if I read 3 minutes of The Hobbit and then 3 minutes of the Iliad, or 3 minutes of, a book like, I don't know, like Narnia or something, like, or any book, like even a nonfiction book. If I'm like reading 10 books at 3 minutes a piece, that's a half an hour of reading, and I've actually read 10 books. I'm in the middle of reading 10 books. So it's like I'm moving forward, inching forward like a caterpillar, and that's kind of like how I see my life, is like if you inch forward a little bit every day, even if other people think it's ridiculous, like, you will, you know, eventually, like, so I actually had people laugh at me, like, when I said, oh, I'm gonna start reading through the Iliad, and they were like, okay, and I got like after like a month, I was like an hour through it, which is a lot closer than I was through it before I started doing my 3-minute thing, and it's like a 12-hour book, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't know what my point was, but, like, yeah, like, if you're picturing yourself like a plant or like a dandelion, you know, it's gonna grow slowly, little by little. Just make a little progress every day, do a little bit every day, and then life doesn't seem so overwhelming.
We're not done, man. I need more power.
You know, it's the same with the channel and stuff like that. Like, I start, you know, working on idea. You know, if I read in the morning, if I do, you know, think about that, and then maybe sometimes I would come home from the park and then, like, grind for like a half an hour a day in a random game, get myself a little schedule. Then by the time a month would go by, I'm a lot better in a certain game, and I've read, you know, I know a little bit more about this subject. Basically, just keep moving forward, and like your life will just slowly start to get better. But yeah, it's just like, that's where I'm going with my life right now, is just trying to just do things day by day, have my little routine, and then I don't worry about it anymore. I do a small percentage of, like, okay, I do a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of reading, and then after the day, I realize I did so many things. I did so many small things, and I feel good about myself, and I don't have to think like, oh, I'm never gonna, you know, get done with music school, or I'm never gonna go back to college and all this. Is like, no, I'm working on it. I'm working on everything at once. I'm working on everything a little bit at a time. So I don't need to beat myself over the head and say, well, I'm not working. Like, pretty soon I'm gonna incorporate like 3 or 4 minutes of practicing my piano scales instead of one of the books. And it's like every single thing that I'm working on, I'm just gonna do like a little tiny bit a day. So yeah. And yeah, and it's the same with, like, you know, with anything. And it just, like, you just practice it a little every day, and it helps. I used to think something like that was absolutely ridiculous. But it really, you know, I don't know if this guy is the main bad guy over here.
This is better than my last posting.
Oh gosh, he can probably see me.
Please, don't do it. I beg you.
So you think the bat will try something?
The minute Ace Chemicals failed me, you may have noticed that there are none among your number now.
Is he gone? I think he's gone. He's just waiting for another opening. Don't give it to him. Hear that? You know how you fight, Batman. Back off!
I'll do anything, but please, please, not the toxin.
Think he's gone? No, he's just biding his time. Keep your eyes open.
The cloudburst still isn't ready. Keep supplying me with cells.
If he comes back, we gotta be ready. Oh, I'm ready. Now fill that freak with lead.
Alright, good job, Batman.
No, please, please, let me out. Don't gas me.
Go.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, there we go. Oh man, the music is so good, isn't it? Oh my gosh.
I'll cover you. Guy's out cold. That hits hard. Bullets hit hard. Bring him on. Nothing we can do here. Split out and find him.
Mine those vantage points!
Moving to line the vantage point. Planting mine on vantage point.
The flow of power to the cloudburst must not cease. Keep loading the cells.
What is happening here?
Do not let him through. Scarecrow needs to finish his work.
God, help me. They're going to kill me.
You were warned, gentlemen. That man is here. Let's show him what we've learned. I want 2 teams. Team 1, keep charging the cloudburst. Team 2, find him. You were supposed to be the best.
Oh my gosh, all these experiments and stuff is...
If you were, he'd be no match for you.
Oh man, I missed a silent takedown, darn it.
I saw what it did to the test subject. Please.
It's hard to hear these people screaming and not want to like save them, but I can't really get out or I'll be seen.
Quiet by the quarantine chamber. Good work. Work together. Don't let the bastards get us.
Your cat says hi to my cat. Thank you, Caleb. That's really sweet.
We're not done, men. I need more power.
He's everywhere. Then how come I can't see him?
He's everywhere.
No, what's that?
Then how come I can't see him? That's funny.
Don't fail me. I'll hurt you more than he ever could.
Oh, thank you, Kim. I really appreciate that.
Okay. Everything I've got. I swear.
Thank you, Kim Keith, and thank you, Drums of Birth, and Kim Keith, each for being a member for already a month. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that so much. Thank you. Hi, Liam. Hi, everyone.
Are you afraid of what I will do when the cloudburst is charged? Don't be. I have guaranteed your protection. Fear what will happen to you should you fail to charge it.
Stay focused. He wants you to panic.
Still quiet. Report. Nothing to report. Nothing here. Think. We'll be fine if we keep a tight fort together.
Hi, Ryan.
What's that? Get over here. I found someone. He's injured. Where are you? Near the lower centrifuge.
Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh, thank you, Kim Keith. Appreciate that so much. Thank you.
Leave it. We need to look out for ourselves.
Hiding in the floor won't help. He's under the crates.
Deploy thermobaric charge. 3, 2, 1. Burn, Batman.
The cloudburst will be the method of my vengeance. Should you fail to prepare it, I shall take that vengeance out upon you.
I teach you every move he's got, and you still don't see him coming. Pathetic!
All right.
Looks you like grenades. Fire in the hole!
That guy didn't even see me. Oh my gosh. That guy was looking right at me.
I'll do anything, but please, not the toxin.
Show me courage, not fear!
Don't forget to check the floor, Queen! That crate's missing.
That was weird. Well, I guess I could come up from above.
Think you can hide in there? Grenade! What happened to that crate?
I don't know how to do this puzzle here. Power generator.
Hope you like grenades. Fire in the hole!
Alright, so let's see how many guys we have left. We have that guy. Hi Liam, hope you're doing awesome too. Thank you so much.
Who's that? Stand down! Where are you? Near the energy cell! Got another. We're losing control of this. Everybody fan out and stay sharp. We still have him outnumbered. This isn't like the drills. He's faster than I thought. Nothing we can do for him. We're spread out. Get revenge.
Mine those vantage points!
Planting mine on vantage point.
Alright, so there's two guys over here. What's my favorite part of this game so far? That's a good question.
Get over here. I found someone. He's injured. What's your location? Over here.
Everything. I like everything about the Arkham games.
You idiots could keep your eyes open. We wouldn't be in this mess. Hey, what's your mouth? Those chimps would make better
Batman. He never saw you coming, but the others will. No one goes alone. Work in pairs and find him.
You heard what he said. Work in pairs.
Alright, so now, since they're working in pairs, probably gonna go...
I can't do that yet.
Oops.
Okay, we lost them. Search slow and careful now. Locked and loaded. Where's the bat?
Alright. Well, this guy's gonna come right here.
I'll tell you everything.
Oh, I probably could have made that like a fear takedown thing. Well, I could, get rid of this wall, I guess. What do I like about the Arkham game? I'm gonna see this as an extension of Arkham, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Oh gosh! 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 Oh gosh!
This'll flush him out. Deploying turbo-powered charge. 3, 2, 1.
Well, yeah. So I like the music. I love the story of Arkham. I like the fact that it is hard, but it does give you kind of hints, but it doesn't make you feel like an idiot when it gives you hints. I like how it gives you, like, either the Joker or Commissioner Gordon or somebody on the radio will say something, and it's kind of like a hint of what you're supposed to do. So I like that part of it, that it doesn't, like, make you feel like an idiot. But it's still kind of, like, someone like me can actually get through it. I like that Batman is voicing Batman. I like that Kevin Conroy is voicing Batman. And also Mark Hamill is voicing the Joker. I like how Batman looks. I think he looks really cool in the Arkham games. I like, in this game, I like that Nightwing is in it. I actually like how Babs looks in this game better than how she looked in Gotham Knights. I wasn't a huge fan of how Barbara Gordon looked in Gotham Knights. Of course, she was kind of like trying to be like eye candy or whatever, but I don't know if I'm a huge fan of how she looks in this either. I kind of wish it was someone in between, to be completely honest. But I do like how she just looks like a regular person in this, so I like that. But I'm not really focused. I mean, Barbara Gordon isn't like the main, I would say the most, I'm more excited about how Nightwing looks in this game. I think he looks really cool in his superhero outfit. I think we have yet to have a good interpretation of Batgirl, like, to be completely honest. Alright, that was cool. Oops. And I died, darn it. Yeah, and she's not a Harley Quinn fangirl like she was in, yeah, I mean, her personality is the best thing in this game. Like, how she looks doesn't really matter as much as her personality. I feel like Barbara Gordon in Gotham Knights, they like tried to make her look too much like an Instagram model.
I've got so much money, even Batman won't be able to stop us.
And like her lips looked like super overdone, and like I don't know, I didn't really like how she looked super overdone in Gotham Knights.
Sorry yet. But when Scarecrow's toxin starts pumping into this cell, I think you just might be.
Oh God, no. I've seen what that stuff does. Someone help me, please.
It'll attract a lot of attention when I take out the minigunner. I should leave him until last.
Alright, so hopefully I can do this,
Charge the cloudburst and stop Batman from getting to the boss. Fail at either of those objectives, and I will
hopefully I can do this faster this time. I'm gonna try to do this faster, we'll see. And I said I was gonna do it faster, and it didn't work for me. So I guess I'm just gonna take my time, guys and gals. Sorry, whoever was saying, like, ah, I don't like it, it's taking too long, sorry. It's probably gonna take me a while.
Scarecrow needs to finish his work.
Yeah, but, I mean, like, I didn't really... See, I liked... My favorite interpretation of Barbara Gordon is in the... You know, I just see her as a very classic, like, beauty. You know, like... She doesn't need to... You know, she's literally doing a job. She's not gonna, like, sit there and look like a... You know, primped up Instagram model when she's literally behind a computer. No one is seeing her. There's no reason that she would need to primp her face to fight crime or anything like that. She's not... Why would she care about that? You know, I mean, I mean, people don't want to hear this, but it's like, a girl's personality actually is affected by how much makeup they wear, or when they wear makeup, or for what purpose. I mean, there are people that are, like, so insecure that even if nobody's there, like, there's literally nobody there watching her at all. She's just behind a computer. At the, you know, she's Oracle. There's no reason why. Of course, in Gotham Knights, she's not Oracle. She's out and about. But
Cloudburst will soon be charged. Until then, keep supplying me with energy cells.
But it's just like, you know, and I don't know. I've heard it said. I've heard it. People saying before that, you know, basically more insecure, and I've heard this phrase many times, the more insecure a girl is, the more makeup she wears. And in Gotham Knights, it looks like she's wearing a ton of makeup, and she's just trying... They tried to make her look like, oh, well, I'm wearing tennis shoes, so that means I don't care, but really, it's like, if you didn't care how you look, then why is everyone showing off, like, screenshots of you and being like, wow, look at how amazing she looks, because she's all primped up and stuff. Obviously, you know, that's how a girl would look if she was trying to show off or whatever. It's obvious. Like, I don't understand why anyone would need to explain that, but some people just don't even...
Are you afraid
they're
of
not
what I will
aware.
do when the cloud
But I
bursts
really like how
charge?
Barbara looks in this. She looks like a normal person would look if she was just doing her job day to day. There's no... You know, she could probably look fabulous. This Barbara Gordon, she could probably look better than the Barbara Gordon in Gotham Knights if she wanted to, but she chooses not to. But she's not all dolled up because she's not worried about that. So that's why I like the Barbara Gordon in this. Like, you know, she's just, you know, she's not all fancied up because she doesn't need to. There's no reason. That's not what she's here for. She's here to do a job.
Relax and take your eye off the prize. The moment you do that, it's the moment he's won.
The cloudburst will be the method of my vengeance. Should you fail to prepare it,
I could have done a fear multi-takedown there.
out upon you.
But more importantly than how she looked, regardless of how she looked, is her personality. Like, and that was a good point. Like, she has a much better personality in this. She's a much more wholesome, down-to-earth, just person that seems like she has some kind of integrity, you know, or some kind of reasonable person with logic and sense in this game, as opposed to how she acts in Gotham Knights, where she acts crazy. Like, well, Harley, like, why would she care what Harley is doing with her life if Harley's a criminal? It's not like, oh, we girls have to stick together. Wouldn't there be plenty of non-criminal women to look up to other than Harley Quinn? I mean, you know, Mother Teresa, Michelle Obama, like, why would you not start to look up to people that are not criminals? Like, I just, you know, it's absolutely ridiculous that her statements, the Barbara Gordon statements in Gotham Knights are laughable. They're absolutely ridiculous. Like, well, I care, you know, Harley, good for her. She's out on her own committing crime. It's like, what kind of statement is that? And yeah, I really worry for, honestly, I really worry for young women, because young women are told in today's society that as long as you're promoting other women, it doesn't matter what you're promoting them doing. They could be doing crime, and you could just promote them like, you go girl, and then that's completely fine. Whereas I feel like there's a long history of men having, you know, showing that they promote superheroes. Iron Man, you know, Black Panther, Spider-Man, Batman, like men that are supposed to like actually help stop crime and protect people. But women, it's like, oh, okay, we just have to promote other women, and we can just promote them doing whatever. They could be doing crime, they could be doing something selfish. It doesn't matter. It literally, as long as we're just promoting other women, who cares? Like, what the women are doing. And that's just pretty messed up. So, like, you know, eventually they're gonna have to, like, start addressing, like, you know, like, what kind of lessons this is teaching girls. Like, you know, they're saying that it's fine for Barbara Gordon to say that, you know, Harley Quinn is awesome for her being a criminal and killing people because she's doing it as a woman on her own. These kind of statements are extremely dangerous to make. Not just dangerous, but I mean, they're just I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I don't know.
How the hell are we gonna beat this guy? We're supposed to know. Nothing we can do here. Spread out and find him.
So yeah, I prefer, I mean, I prefer this Barbara Gordon a lot better because she's just normal. She's just a human being. She's just normal, down to earth. She's not, honestly, she's what, when I look scruffy and I'm not dolled up or anything and I'm behind a computer, that's what I look like. It's what most girls look like when they're not with tons of makeup and ready to go on like an Instagram shoot or something like that. She just looks normal. But yeah, I like other things I like about Arkham Knight. I mean, I don't like the tank battles very much, but I do like the graphics are beautiful. The music, everything that I like about the other Arkham games, I like about this. The music, the story, everything like that. But yeah, like there's like hard. It's just very. It's very hard to find good role models for women, and if you try to say like, oh well, here's a great life lesson to teach women to, you know, nurture and care for people and be kind, then they're like, oh well, that's a horrible lesson to teach women. Like, why would you teach women to be kind, or why would you teach them to be nurturing and caring? You should teach them to only look out for number one and only care about themselves and not care about anyone else. That's what real feminism is. And that's honestly really scary that that's what's promoted, you know. It's really kind of messed up. Well, here I am off on a tangent again.
The flow of power to the cloudburst must not cease. Keep looting the cells.
I have played the Batgirl episode in this game. I plan on playing the whole thing through. So I'll be playing the entire thing through. But honestly, I think that's why, like, a lot of girls like myself and stuff, like, gravitate towards, like, male superheroes, because male superheroes actually have standards on them. Like, Batman actually has a standard on him. Like, he's not supposed to kill. He's supposed to have self-control. He's supposed to take care of other people. I mean, all of those things women could look up to as well. You know, so, I mean, it just goes both ways. You don't really need a girl superhero to look up to. You could find a guy superhero that has the same kind of morals that you want and look up to them also. I mean, it's, you know, if they don't make any girl superheroes that have any morality, then you can just find a guy superhero that has good morals and look up to them, because they're not gonna make very many women superheroes with morals. Like, all of the women superheroes that they make, they constantly have promoted like really weird morality, a version of morality that doesn't make any sense. And that version of morality for most women superheroes today is like, look out for number one. That's what they're promoting. That's not what a hero does. A hero looks out for other people. Doesn't look out for number one. Number one meaning yourself. That's what they're saying. You should only look out for yourself if you're a female. You should only care about yourself. That's very selfish. And they shouldn't be doing that, but that's what they do.
Are you afraid of what I will do when the cloudburst is charged? Don't be. I have guaranteed your protection. Fear what will happen to you should you fail to charge it.
Thank you, Alex. I wish, you know, I'd love to make a comic book character of me that would be like all of the things I wish I could be, because obviously I'm not anywhere near perfect as I'm a human being. Be great if I could write a comic book character that could be the things I wish I could be, but that's very kind. But I am only human, you know, obviously you know, not perfect at all. But you know, one thing I always feel like is important, even though none of us are perfect, if we understand what we're shooting for, that is also important. Like, what are you you know, what are you ultimately aiming for, you know, in life? Are you aiming to be selfish, or are you aiming to look out for yourself, or are you aiming to look out for other people? Are you what are you aiming for? You know, what is your goal? Even though you may not always reach your goal and you may mess up along the way, what is your ultimate aim? Are you trying to aim for something good in your life? Are you trying to do the right thing? Ultimately, are you trying to be a better person? Are you trying to look out for other people? You know, or are you trying to just look out for yourself ultimately? You don't care. So that, I think that is important. Like, even though none of us are perfect, I think at least aiming for the right goal. I think that's what's weird about society is today we can't even agree on what goal we're supposed to aim for. So how you can't even start going along the path towards a goal if you don't even know what goal you're supposed to. You can't even agree on what is right and wrong anymore in society. So if you can't even agree on that, then how are you gonna, you know, how are you gonna aim for a goal if nobody even agrees on what a good hero is anymore. But they did a great job with the like the Marvel, you know, 10 years of Marvel. I think those movies will last for a long time, and I think those a lot of people will look up to those heroes in those movies for a long time. And you know, even though a lot of it is hokey and, you know, whatever, I think it will impact people.
My calibrations are almost complete, and the cloudburst will soon be charged. Until then, keep supplying me with energy cells.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, sorry, I seem to have long explanations for things. Other things I like about the game, I don't know, I just like it. I can't decide why. It has a good feeling to it. It has a great story. I think it's a good ending. You know, it could have a better ending. I wish it had a better villain, honestly, but, you know, it does tie in some of the comic books and stuff like that are really important. So, I mean, that's good.
Are you afraid of what I will do when the cloudburst is charged? Don't be. I have guaranteed your protection. Fear what will happen to you should you fail to charge it.
Oh, yeah, so you've written like a superhero on yourself? That's really great, Liam. That's really cool. I mean, I think that's what I thought about a long time ago, is people, you know, if you can see there's a problem with something, you know, some people can't see there's a problem with things. You know, like, you could come from a very, like, abusive environment, and everyone else there might think it's normal, but you can see there's something wrong with it. You may still have problems and nightmares and anger issues, and you may not be able to really function correctly because you came from that environment, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to become someone better, because by you seeing that there's something wrong with that environment means that you have the potential to change. Like, that's the first step, is like, a lot of people, they come from a bad, and you know, they come, even if it's not abusive, they just come from a lot of environment of people that don't care and just mistreat each other, and they don't see anything wrong with it. They're just like, well, this is just how everyone is, and then they don't try to change at all, and then the cycle just continues. But, you know, like, just because you see yourself as somebody that's not good enough, or a bad person, or you're always having emotional or angry issues or anything like that, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It means you're literally innerly struggling to change, to become somebody else, to become like a hero, to become someone with like amazing power to have self-control and be a hero to other people, protect other people, and do the right thing when no one else has the guts to do it. You're literally becoming the hero that you kind of wish someone would have been for you when no one helped you. A lot of people, they wish somebody would have helped them out of a horrible environment, and there was nobody to help them. And just by seeing that there's something completely wrong with that, you know,
I think something's moving down there. Nothing we can do here. Nothing there now.
Gosh. But yeah, it doesn't just because, like, but, you know, you may have other people that are like, oh, well, you'll never amount to anything in life because you know, you can't control this, or you can't control this, or you're not a very good person, or I've seen you make mistakes in this, or you can't even figure out how to, you know, hold down a job, or you can't even figure out how to do this. You know, people that have come from have had basically everything handed to them can, like, put you down and tell you you're not going to be anyone. But if you're aiming for the right thing, then they're aiming for something mediocre in their life. They're aiming for to just get by in life, and hopefully no one will bother them. And they're just aiming for, you know, like, well, I hope that I can get through life without really having to do very much, and I hope that I can just, you know, just cruise along and not have to really help anyone, not have to do anything hard in my life. And they're aiming very low. But if you come from a difficult environment and you're always thinking like, you know, I wish I could help somebody, but you literally can't even hold it together in your life, that doesn't really mean that you're a worse person than that person who has it all together and is aiming very low in their life. That doesn't mean that. That means you're aiming for a different goal than them. But, you know, you're not worse than them because they've had everything handed to them, and everything looks like it's hunky-dory for them and everything's fine. Just because you're struggling in life doesn't mean you're worse. It's not really about who you are right now. It's who you long to be. It's who you aspire to be. It's like it's almost like who you are is who you really wish you could be, is almost who you really are. You just haven't become that. No one can see it yet, but you actually are that person inside. They haven't seen it yet, but it will happen. I really do think if you really think about it every day, about how you want to be a hero, you want to be brave, you want to do what's right, you want to be able to hold it together and do everything, and be able to, you know, be like that rock for other people, and be that person that's there to help people, you know, if they need it. I really believe if that's what you really want, I really believe you will become that person eventually. You can't help but become it, because that's what you're thinking about all the time. And like, just like that little seed, like what you think of is your little seed in your mind. You're that little seed and you're thinking like, I'm gonna be a hero someday. Every day, thinking about it. And your little plant self will grow into being a hero. It can't help from but growing into what you're thinking about. But if you're just thinking every day like, I don't really care. I just, you know, I don't really care. It's okay if I'm mean to my mom or my sister or my brother, or it's okay if I'm mean to my coworkers. It doesn't really bother me if, you know, someone is, you know, crying and being bullied in school and I don't do anything about it. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't really care. If you just think like that, then you're not gonna become a hero in life because you don't care. So I think who you are inside and what you think about is more important than what people can see on the outside. If that makes sense. So everyone may see you as a villain, or everyone may see you as someone that is no good, but inside, if you know in your heart you are a hero, then that's who you are. Because you're going to become that someday. Because that's what you long to be. That's what I honestly believe. Because I've seen it happen a little bit in my life as well, where I just thought about it every day and you know, prayed for it, that I would be able to stand up for myself or other people. And I was able to do it, like, at certain points, and I don't know how, but I think it's just because I was just thinking and praying about it all the time. And there's no explanation. It just, you know, what you think about, you become. So
Are you afraid of what I will do when the cloudburst is charged? Don't be. I have guaranteed your protection. Fear what will happen to you should you fail to charge it.
I'm not gonna try a new... I'm going through this game. I'm not gonna try... I've already done 2 Gotham games.
Everything I've got.
You mean Gotham Knights? You think I should try Gotham Knights? Luke and I already played through that. I've already played through Gotham Knights actually twice, and then he played through it a 3rd time. We've done that game 3 times already. And then we did an additional online mode. So I've already covered Gotham Knights 3 times. We did it once on this channel, once on the other channel, and then we did another playthrough of it with Jason Todd.
I shall take that vengeance out upon you.
Don't fail me! I'll hurt you more than he ever could.
I can't take the minigunner down silently. I'll need to finish him with a series of strikes.
Finally!
Scarecrow, my men have stopped reporting in, and that only means one thing. You have seconds at best. Are we ready?
Not yet. The cloudburst must be fully charged.
Then we'll have to do it offsite. Prepare for extraction.
I have money. I'll give you money. I swear.
Alright, thank you everyone. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Is someone there? Let me out, please.
Batman, you'll help me, right?
You've got to get me out of here. They're insane.
You lied to me. You've got one more chance, Stagg. One.
Okay. Look, Scarecrow came to me. He needed my help with the cloudburst.
What does it do?
No! Don't let them touch me!
The cloudburst, Stagg. Tell me what it's for.
I don't know. It's all over my skin. It's crawling all over my face.
I should leave you to your nightmares.
Whoa. Yeah, he was an evil person. He did deserve that. Thank you, Liam. You're breathtaking. Thank you. You're very sweet. Thank you. Yeah. Well, there's the Joker trophy. I don't know if I have time to get that. But I guess I'll just try to get the, guess I'll try to track down Scarecrow and Stagg Enterprises airships. I don't know. Okay, now I think I can leave.
Identification confirmed. Good evening, Mrs. Stagg.
I think I can just leave the way I came out. Well, I can't open that door. Well, maybe I can hack this door now. I don't know. No. Well, those are two airships. Looks like there's another airship here. You need a different gadget to open the door. Okay, thank you, John Doe. Appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna leave for now, this airship, because I've been in this airship this whole time and I'm kind of annoyed by being there. So it wants...
I saw it with my own eyes. Looked like some kind of flying dragon. You sure it wasn't Batman? Nah, it wasn't no man.
So it really wants me to go back there.
The Bat's used to fighting street punks. He's never faced trained soldiers like us before.
Oh, you rock too, Liam. Thank you. Oh, you rock as well, Liam. Thank you so much. You have to go through the door where Stagg is, says John Doe. Okay, thank you, John Doe. Appreciate that.
No sighting. We've locked down a whole city for one man. It's overkill. The way the Knight talks about this guy, I'm surprised we didn't lock down the state.
What do I like more, the Insomniac Spider-Man games or the Arkham games? I never grew up on Spider-Man. I grew up on Batman the Animated Series. My husband really loves Batman, and I'm a super DC fan, so... Alright, so I'm gonna have to go back up there this way to the airship.
There's only like 1,000 of us at 1 a.m. This gig sure beats eating out-of-date rations while being shot at in the desert. You bet it does. You know, my body armor actually fits. Private sector, man. We should have done this a long time ago.
Body armor that actually fits. Oh my gosh, the conversations. Oh my gosh, that is funny. I love how like the humor is like so like it's almost like highbrow humor in this. It's like very funny. It's like you would have to like kind of know something about like I don't know, like mercenaries or something to get some of them what they're talking about.
Don't worry about Barbara, Bruce. I'm sure she's still alive and kicking. Well, not kicking, obviously, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, there's like an entire thing. Basically, there are...
Don't pretend you haven't spotted all these watchtowers popping up on rooftops. This is our domain, Bats. Surely you're not going to let some jumped-up jarheads muscle in on our turf.
I don't remember what I was saying before Joker started talking to me. Alright, so this is where I was. So I'm gonna go back where Simon Stagg is. Oh, no worries, the witness. You tried your best. You did a great job staying up. Thank you so much. Honestly, it's been 2 hours and 17 minutes. So I'm just gonna try to go in this door again. And then if I can't figure out where it is, then we'll just call it a stream. So we're gonna go back where we saw Simon Stagg and try it one more time. Just give it a whirl. Give it the old college try.
Identification confirmed. Good evening, Mrs. Stagg.
Alright. Oh. This door, oh, why did I not see this before?
Okay, this is it. The moment we've both been waiting for. Scarecrow's just down there. So are you gonna stop him and save Oracle? Or am I going to get another hit of that delicious gas while you watch helpless as she dies? How do we decide?
Oh, thank you for the super chat, and you're not selfish at all, Alex. I don't think you're bothering anyone. You always uplift everyone and help everyone. Well, I haven't seen you ever be selfish before, Alex, but have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. You don't... Alright, virtual hugs, Alex. Thank you for hanging out. You always make people feel better. You never bother anyone, and you don't have any selfishness at all. I don't know if I should do Scarecrow right now, guys, because it is 2:17, but maybe I could do it and then I'll just do the cutscene and then I'll, well, we'll give it a whirl. We'll say hello. Say hello to Scarecrow.
Roll up, roll up. It's the Pick the Real Scarecrow show. So where's our first contestant? You, the one with the ears. Step up and have a go. What's your name, sir? Bruce? So, which one will it be, Bruce? Difficult, isn't it? Is it the one on the left or the one on the right? Making the right choice is so hard, isn't it? But what's the alternative? You don't want to be left watching the real Scarecrow destroy your precious city. You need a hand? Left or right? Right or wrong? Come on, the choice is yours. Yeah, that's definitely the right one. No, that's not the right one. You need to phone a friend? Sidekicks don't count. Bad luck, bats!
Oh, wow. I didn't trust the Joker.
You're not dying. Just feels like you are. My toxin is filling your lungs, drowning you in your greatest fears. What can you see? A city engulfed in fear. Betrayed by those you trust the most. Your darkest secrets revealed. As I tear your mind apart, Gotham will watch. I will cut that mask from your face, and the whole world will see the fear in your eyes. Then they too will understand. There is no savior, no more hope, no more Batman.
Maybe it's already happened.
What?
Look at me! I'm amazing! And this body! I can't believe how strong it is!
Wow.
You win, Batman!
It is really strong.
Astonishing. Such brutality. You almost killed these men. You were ready to abandon your beliefs, everything you stand for. You tell yourself you are not like us. You tell yourself you are something more, something better. But fear reveals the truth, erodes your self-control. Soon you will kill and become that which you hate the most. Soon, the bat will be broken.
Oh, wow. Ouch. Looks like I chose the wrong person.
Die, knowing that I will make them suffer. Everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Astonishing. Such brutality.
Alright. Okay, guys,
You almost killed these men. You were ready to abandon.
there. Okay, I guess I put him down.
Come on, finish him. Look at him. He's no better than the creep who killed your parents. You need to do something. You need to stop him. Good. Good. Something's changed. You're different. I'd prefer to call it a work in progress, but it does show potential.
You're trapped. There's nowhere to run.
Who said anything about running?
Oh, wow. Fired a rocket at him. Unbelievable. Somebody wants Batman dead. Yeah, I do like the Arkham Asylum outfit does look cool. It looks great on Batman, actually.
Sir, the Scarecrow is broadcasting across Gotham. You need to see this.
How does it feel to see your city on the brink of ruin? Your friends in the clutches of death? You stretched yourself too far this time, Batman. And now your failure is all but complete. As that final dying breath escapes her body, she will know you are the one who failed her.
Alfred, he's holding Oracle at the safe house in Chinatown. I'm heading there now.
Please hurry, sir. There's no telling what he'll do to her.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and Liam and everyone else, we do care about you a lot. What we're saying when we say, like, and that was very kind, the way that you said that, John Doe. I admire that a lot, actually. What we're saying when we say we know, you know, that you feel a certain way. We're not saying we know what you've been through, but you know, we don't know exactly how it feels to go through everything you've been through. We know that you feel sad and that you're scared and that it's hard. And we do, even though we haven't been through the same things you've been through, we feel for you. We understand that you're in pain and we do care. And there's a lot of people here that I'm sure are keeping you in their thoughts and prayers about everything you've been through. But yeah, I have to keep a certain things about, even if it really did, and I know it, you know, I believe that, you know, it happened and everything. I have to keep certain like violent things off. I've had people talk about their certain thing, like younger people have tried to say in the chat like things that were going on that were violent in their home and stuff, and I've had to delete it and be like, please call 911, or you know, like make sure you call 911 for that, because I can get it, you know, I can get in trouble as a streamer if there's like extremely violent stuff going on, even though I know some people have to deal with that in real life, but not saying it didn't happen, and I'm not saying it's wrong for you to feel like that. It's just I can't say it in the chat, unfortunately. But the best thing is to, you know, actually I was just talking about this with Luke. I'll just say it like, you know, like a lot of people have been through a lot of things. A lot of times what they would like is like a friend. Like they want to talk to people about everything they've been through. That's very difficult. But problem is, I think like when you've been through so many really difficult things, you kind of think that the difficult things are normal. Like you think like, oh, well, this is what I want to talk to my friends about. This is what I want to talk to people I just meet about. But the or that I've known for a long time, that I respect, that I care about, that I look up to. The problem is that most people are not able to even deal with something like that, like what you've been through. So, like, even though that's your life, like, some people will just talk about normal things in their life. Like, I went to the grocery store, I did this. And then some people have a different kind of life where it's very difficult. Like, they've had very traumatic things happen. So, if it's very traumatic, even though it is your life, even if you have a best friend that you like hanging out and having, you know, tacos with and going to the, you know, hanging out at the mall and, you know, going to school with and stuff, or college, they might not even be able to help you out with it, because certain things are so traumatic that you have to either, you know, journal it, pray about it, talk to a priest or a pastor or a counselor about, because even though those priest, counselor, pastor, a counselor person might not even be able to help you, they might not even say the right things, they might not know exactly, but they're trained to do that. They're trained to listen to people's traumatic events, and they may not be as good at helping you as a friend could, but they're trained to deal with it, and other people could get in trouble talking about something like that, because it's such a traumatic thing that, you know, for your friends, your family, people that you meet, even people that you see as the most important people in the world, they're not trained to handle it, and it's a very difficult situation, if it makes sense. It's hard to explain to someone if that's been their, like, it's hard for somebody to understand, like, oh my gosh, my life has been traumatic. It's hard for you to understand, but yeah, so I would encourage you to talk to like pastor, priest, or counselor, or write it down, journal it. Even even talk to someone on a phone line that is there just to listen. Also, you could even go to an online prayer request site that you could just write everything down, like, and ask people to pray about it, and then people could look at it. But it is yeah, so yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. But all right, guys, thanks again for watching another episode. All right. Yeah, I know psychiatrists don't get people, but the problem is, like, other people, if they, even if you're a psychiatrist, you don't have to listen to everything they say. They're a human being. You don't have to do everything they say. They're a person, so they might not give you, you don't have to do everything they say, but the main thing about a psychiatrist or a counselor or a pastor or a priest or anyone that is listening is them listening. Sometimes you just have to tell them everything that has happened. Like someone like me or everyone in the chat, we are not trained on how to deal with so much like trauma. Like we or a friend, even if you made a best friend that you would hang out with every day and you shared everything, they might not know how to deal with so much trauma. It's not because they don't want to help you, it's because there has to be like special training for that. I know it's hard to understand, but I would write, if you can't find anyone you trust, then write your thoughts down and tell them to God, and he understands everything, and pray for to find the right person that will listen to you. And I will do my best, but I'm not a trained counselor, so I can't listen. I can't technically, I could get in trouble for listening to too much, and the same with people in the chat. But thank you for sharing and being so kind, Liam, and we do care about you a lot. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. I'm glad you guys liked my Arkham suit. Yeah, thanks for watching another awesome episode of Arkham Knight. And I will see you guys tomorrow with more streams and videos on the way. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Thanks everyone. God bless and happy gaming. See you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. See ya.